Get him.
Yeah, get him.
An eye for an eye. Go on, Din, do him.
Come on then.
Stop!
Joe. This isn't Connor's father. I was raped.
Oh, careful, the baby will pick up bad vibes.
Hello. The baby's fine.
No! You understand? Nobody messes with my family.
Just be here, Barry.
You forgot that you had a gun.
I'm not stupid. My dad's in prison for using one.
You're not far behind.
We're in the PRU. We don't need to prepare. We just need to stay awake.
I'm closing the unit.
You can't close it. I need my education.
One last chance. Prove me wrong.
What do you want from me? I've tried everything, Imogen. Sorry isn't enough.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna build you a castle in the sky. Gonna fill it with all of the things in this life you'll ever need. With a mummy and a daddy and a book you can read. About this girl who used to know you when you hadn't yet been born and who loved you as a mother, but found herself real torn. 'Cause this girl was still a child herself with growing up to do. And if she could find you a better start in life, that'd be best for her and you. Then one day when you're both finally ready, hopefully you'll want to see her again that day. So I can tell you how much I missed you and wanted this to turn out some other way.
Oh, hello.
Is Connor in?
Yeah, he's in the kitchen. Imogen, I'm really glad you two have patched things up. Connor's he's like a different person. Everything okay?
Yeah, sorry. Miles away. Got a lot on with exams coming up and everything.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help.
No, it's fine. I'll manage. Thanks, though.
I can do mates rates on private tuition if you like.
Thought I was calling for you this morning.
Yeah, well, I was up early, so...
You all right? You look exhausted.
Thanks. Just didn't sleep too well. Nothing a bit of concealer can't fix. Can I use your bathroom?
Yeah, on you go.
Jade! Come on, everyone's waiting.
Why? Now it's just Maggie's made her extra special scrambled eggs again.
I'm not hungry, I might miss it.
You can't. I mean, you know, you've got to eat, haven't you?
I'll get something later, I've got stuff to do.
What are you in such a hurry for, anyway?
Adoption farms, that's private. Is this for real? I haven't got time for this, I need to go.
How long have you been planning this for?
I told you, Scout, just leave it.
It's just... Maggie's got a surprise planned.
Is it about the baby?
I know you wanted to sew things for your baby yourself, but I saw this and I couldn't resist.
She spent ages trying to find the right one.
That baby's so lucky.
Don't you like it?
Cost more than my last car did.
No, it's lovely, Maggie, really. It's just too much.
Oh, rubbish. Anything to keep my little granddaughter here happy?
It's great, thanks. I've got to get going though. I've got some stuff to pick up in town before school.
You've got your phone on you, yeah? In case anything happens.
Better now?
You tell me.
You don't need makeup to look gorgeous. We've still got some time before we need to head.
I'm not in the mood.
You're okay with this? With us, aren't you?
Yeah, of course I am. Have you brushed your teeth today?
This isn't right, Jade. You need to tell someone what you're doing. Forget you ever saw anything. What's so wrong with the baby staying with us anyway? Because she deserves a proper home, a normal one.
What's that supposed to mean?
She needs two parents who can look after her and care for her, like I've never had.
You've got us now, though. That's better, isn't it?
It wouldn't be the same. You know it wouldn't.
But this is your own flesh and blood you're talking about giving away, Jade, a baby.
I know. But it'll be best for her in the long term. You haven't met these guys, Scout. They're all she needs. They're perfect.
But you might be perfect too.
They want this more than anyone I've ever met. They really do. And I'm just not ready for it yet.
So, is this where you're going now, then, to meet them?
We've been meeting over a couple of months. I haven't rushed this.
Fine. Then I'm coming too and see it for myself. Because if they really are as good as you say, someone's going to have to back you up to Maggie when it all comes out.
Come on, we're going to be late.
Coming.
Morning, Michael.
Morning. Are we all set for the PRU presentation later on?
Chance to show the rest of the school what the PRU is capable of?
Well, I must say, I'm impressed with what they've been doing.
Yeah, they seem to be improving academically, and today I thought we'd bolster their public speaking skills.
Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Oh, Jodie in particular has made massive improvements. Like, she keeps this up, it's a case for uni.
Well, one step at a time. But hopefully it'll help justify Lorraine's continued investment into the PRU.
Shut up, you.
As long as everyone behaves themselves.
Yeah, he's lucky to get away with a caution after the stunt he pulled last week.
Well, I'm sure it's nothing that Sian doesn't have under control.
What's that?
Mr. Barry over there.
Yeah.
You're going to be watching my presentation this afternoon, miss? I can't wait.
Actually, Barry, I think it might be best if you spent the afternoon with Miss McFall.
What?
You're lucky to be in school at all after what happened last week.
Oh, what, miss?
No arguments.
I can see your point, Sian, but he's been working really hard.
I don't want to take the risk, especially not with such a public opportunity to cause trouble.
See you after break, yeah?
Paula, are you all right? I heard they said the word on the way in.
Yeah, just I've got a lot on my mind. You?
Yeah, of course.
Still not come to your senses then?
Why can't you just be happy for us?
Because I can't believe you've forgiven him for doing that to you.
Yeah, well, I'm not you.
Surprised your mum's on board. My mum would kill anyone that ain't me like that.
It's got nothing to do with her.
You haven't told her? Imogen?
What do you think? Got them online? Bit small for him, ain't they?
Mr. Byrne know you're in here, does he?
Do you think Jade will like them?
She must have enough stuff to open her own branch of mother care by now.
Behave, it's only a couple of quid.
Yeah, on top of the couple of hundred I've already spent.
Look, I'm doing my best to support Jade and her baby here. It's not like she's got anybody else to help her, is it?
Just remember, it is her baby, not ours.
Hearing the patter of tiny feet, are we?
Fine, if you can't be bothered, I'll manage myself.
Lorraine, are you coming to the presentation this afternoon?
No, it's the first I've heard of it.
Oh, right. We're giving the PRU pupils a chance to showcase themselves.
Oh, that's a great idea. But I've got meetings all day.
Be a great morale boost for the kids to see you there.
Jade Fleming has a fantastic performance lined up. It would be great if you could see it.
I'll see if Tanya can juggle my diary. All right.
I've been working for weeks on the artwork for this presentation. I was going to film it for my dad and everything.
How could you expect to be involved after what happened last week?
Well, this is my chance to make amends for it. Do something right for once. I thought that's what today was about. Proving yourself.
I think it's going to take a bit more than a show and tell in your case.
Let me make a start, miss. Please. For your sake, too. You know, you've helped me loads. And I just want a chance to repay that.
All right, enough of the violins.
So you let me do it?
If you step out of line for a second...
I won't. You won't regret it, miss. I promise.
This is going to break Maggie's heart, do you know that?
Why do you think I haven't told her yet?
So you're just going to give birth and just give it away?
No, I just didn't know how to tell her. Sarah runs this place.
A cafe?
Just be cool, okay? They're good people.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Don't worry about it. You're here now, looking radiant as ever. Sarah, look who it is.
You've grown so much since last week. I can't believe it.
Scout, this is Kaz and Sarah Winters.
Pleasure to meet you, Scout.
It's Geordie, actually. Scout's my friends.
OK, well, come and sit yourselves down.
So, when you wanted to meet so soon again after last week?
Just thought we should have a final catch-up before she gets here.
Only a few more weeks to go.
Feels like a lifetime.
Oh, you look gorgeous, though. You should cherish this time, Jade. It's very special.
We took some more photos of the nursery for you.
It's come on loads.
This is an amazing thing you're doing for us, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, well, it's not like you're not helping me out as well.
And how's the rap training going? Got your flow down yet?
Yeah, totally. I think I've well improved.
Kaz has been helping Jade. He's a music producer.
Oh, yeah. Who for?
Probably no one you've heard of. It was a while ago. But I know how nerve-wracking it can be to perform in front of an audience for the first time, so...
We got you a little good luck gift to help you out.
Ah, Drew would have liked that, wouldn't he? So, what does he think about this little thing, then?
But you said you weren't in touch. It was a one-night stand.
Sarah?
Sorry, did I say something?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. A bit embarrassing.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. We're just so grateful that you're doing this for us.
What? No, not exactly.
Oh, whoa! That's huge!
Tell the whole world, why don't you?
I mean, it's only the box, though. You don't know that it's positive.
She was acting really weird this morning, like she had something to hide.
What are the chances? I mean, you two have only just got back together and then this happens.
I know.
And if your contraception's almost 100% effective, that means there's got to be a statistical margin of error of approximately...
Right, thanks, mate, but I don't need a maths lesson to understand why she didn't come talk to me.
I mean, girls can get funny about this kind of thing, can't they?
And you'd know...
Either way, you're going to have to talk to her about it.
I guess.
Man up. Do the honourable thing. Show her you're there for her, whatever she needs.
Yeah, of course. Sorry I'm late, miss.
At least you made it. There's more than could be said for some. Rhiannon, do you know where Jade and Scout are this morning?
Jade said she ran into town before school, with our ages ago.
And Scout?
What am I? Their bodyguard?
This has been great, guys, but I really do have to get on.
It's busy, this place, isn't it?
Thankfully, I've lined someone else up to run it when the baby arrives. The next time we see you, you'll be with our little girl. I can't wait. You take care.
I'll drop you back. I'll meet you downstairs. I'll just get a car.
They're great, yeah?
It's not them I'm worried about now. I mean, you're acting as though you wanted them to adopt you.
Oh, whatever.
So they're just going to turn up at the hospital and take your baby? I mean, should you even be meeting them like this?
The agency organised it. It's up to me how often I meet them.
And Drew, it was just a one-night stand. I thought it was the love of your life.
Well, I wasn't going to tell him he got banged up for stabbing someone.
So, you could have told him something. I mean, have you even told him what you're doing? Jade! He's out in 2 months. He's going to find out.
It'll be done by then. He won't be able to stop it. It's not that I don't love him anymore, Scout. I do. It's just... I can't ever see him making a good dad, you know? A reliable one. Listen, just do me a favour and keep this between us, please. Can't deal with everyone getting on my case.
So turn to page 56, and I'd like you to review how enzyme properties can be used industrially, OK? We'll take 15 minutes.
You're gonna have to tell your mum eventually, though. You can't keep seeing Connor in secret forever.
I tried, but she just kept going on about how much she hates him. Reckons he'll be locked up by the time he's 18.
You never know.
It's bad enough dealing with Mrs. Mulgrew without my mum getting involved as well. Why can't people just let us be together?
Look, I know I don't agree with what you're doing, but I'm still your mate, aren't I? And if that means keeping a secret, then so be it. I think I can manage that.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I'm doing it for you, though, yeah. Not for him.
Dynasty, how are you feeling about enzymes?
Oh, yeah? I'm all for them, miss.
Perhaps you could be all for them from your own seat.
Rhiannon, do you know where Scout or Jade's got to? Miss Boston tells me they haven't been in school all morning and they're not answering their phones.
No, why does everyone keep asking me that?
Duh. Jade's 9 months pregnant and you are a housemate.
Oh, they're fine. They're probably just Skyping the presentation or something. Though Jade were looking kind of peaky this morning, weren't she? Oh, and she's due to blow any day now. Well, she's burst already, stuck in the hospital by herself.
Oh, I better phone Braeside, see if they've heard anything.
Imogen. Can I have a word?
Of course.
In private?
OK.
Shouldn't you be in the PRU?
Some things are more important than that.
Such as...
Right. Look, Imogen, I know I've not been the best boyfriend,
Right?
but that's all behind us now. A new start, yeah. No more secrets.
Of course.
So, I just wanted you to know that if anything did change between us, that I'd still be here for you. For both of you.
Both of you? What? You think I'm pregnant?
This is yours, isn't it? You left it in the bin this morning.
That's not mine. And don't you think I would have come and talked to you about it if I did think I was pregnant?
Yeah, but when you come in this morning looking all tired and that, if it's not yours, then it must be.
Hey, what are you doing? Miss? He's copying me? Miss?
Hardly just concentrate on your own work.
What's though, miss?
And you can finish off the rest at break. In detention.
What's all that about?
I don't know. She's been in a weird mood all morning.
Quiet!
Oi! Oi! Take it round the side. What, no one's seen him since he left this morning?
Not a thing, nothing. I phoned Braeside, the General Infirmary, Greenock West. Nobody's heard anything. Something's happened to her, Tom, I just know it.
Yeah, well, why don't we ask her ourselves before we get too carried away?
You didn't have to bring us all the way in.
Come on, hardly going to make you walk further than you had to.
Jade?
Everything okay?
Yeah, that's Maggie, the one I told you about.
Where have you been, girls?
Just in town, like I said. What's the big deal?
The big deal, young lady, is that you are 9 months pregnant and if you've not been in school all morning and now you're getting lifts off strange men, apparently.
Well, I better introduce myself. I'm Kaz Winters.
And you are?
One half of the baby's adoptive parents.
Adoption?
But you haven't told her.
What's he talking about?
I wanted to tell you,
She didn't want to freak you out.
Of course I'm gonna freak out. Is this your doing? Brainwashing her?
Maggie.
No, it was Jade's idea.
Well, I'm sure the police will have something to say about you taking 2 girls out of school without us knowing.
Police? She said she had a free period this morning.
Right, let's go inside. We talk about this sensibly, yeah? Come, Scout, get to the PRU, please.
Just don't believe this. Have you completely lost your mind, Jade?
I think I can probably explain.
I want to hear from her, not you. I think you've done enough damage.
Maggie.
After everything we've been through, 6 months? 6 months of antenatal classes, all my little special eating plans. How could you do this to me? Without even coming to me and talking to me about it first?
I just wanted her to have the best start, that's all.
Yes, and that is with us. I don't understand why you're even considering this. Adoption, right, is for people with no other choice. I'm giving you options. How can you turn your back on that for the sake of this? For him?
Excuse me?
Stop it! Both of you! It's my baby, my choice.
Well, it's the wrong choice.
How can you say that?
Maybe you should leave us to discuss this for now, Maggie.
Hang on a minute, Tom. I'm her house mistress, and this is my concern.
Yeah, and it's obviously a very emotional issue, but I think you should go away and consider that. Please.
You need to talk to her, Cora. Say something.
It's none of my business.
It is if you're going to have a little half-brother running around.
I'm sorry for any trouble, Mr. Clarkson, but there's obviously been a bit of confusion over who knew what about Jade's adoption plans.
Caused in no small part by you, it seems.
I knew she'd overreact.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean you couldn't be honest about what you were planning. It's a big decision.
Well, you can hardly blame her the way that woman reacted.
That woman has a very close relationship with the children in her care.
Too close, if you ask me.
Oh?
Well, maybe we need to start finding Jade somewhere else to live if she's going to lose it like that.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
This whole process is stressful enough for Jade and her baby without adding her into the equation too.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Winters, but we are more than capable of looking after Jade, believe me.
Jade.
This is so heavy, miss.
It's good for you. What happened this morning, Jodie? Skipping class?
Oh, it won't happen again, miss. It was an emergency.
You know I should give you a detention.
Look, I wouldn't have done it unless it were important. I'll make it up to you today with my presentation, yeah?
I just don't want you to let yourself down. Not when you've put all this work in.
So that's what happened to you and Jay this morning, then? Skiving to get out of it?
You'll find out soon enough.
Scout?
I only found out this morning, Maggie, I swear.
And you didn't think to tell me as soon as you knew?
Yeah, but she wanted to keep it a secret in case you tried to stop her.
I'm here to look after you lot, right? To save you from making mistakes.
I don't think she sees it that way.
Well, maybe it's not now, but who knows how she's going to feel in 10 years' time too, even. This couple, are they putting pressure on her or something?
No. They're all right, actually.
Drew, then? What?
It's just... I don't think she's even told him yet. Look, just talk to Jade, all right? I've got to go and set my presentation, yeah?
You can have a go as well. Tell me what mistake I'm making.
No. Well, I just want to make sure that you're okay. You've got a lot to deal with.
Well, I've dealt with it. It's the others you need to worry about.
And you're sure this is your own decision?
I'm not a child. I know what I'm doing.
No, I'm not saying that.
I went for an adoption agency. I chose to meet cousin Sarah.
It's just that I thought you were looking forward to raising her yourself.
Just wasn't the way I saw her life going, I guess, or mine. I just didn't have to tell anyone that. It's not like I'm enjoying having to make this decision.
Oh, it must be tough.
Miss Bodgen's gonna hate me. Kick me out for sure.
Oh, she won't do that. She'll calm down once she's had a chance to see things from your point of view.
Shouldn't you be in class?
Sent up for the presentation. You coming?
What, today?
Posters have been up all week.
I'm sorry, son, I forgot.
Right. Everything okay?
Of course. Of course, look, I'd love to come, but I'm covering a class with Mr. Clarkson. I'm sorry.
No worries. Obviously got a lot on your mind.
Have you spoken to her then? Connor?
I tried, but she was busy. Oh, hey, let me take them for you. Wouldn't want you to strain yourself.
You told him?
I had to speak to someone. I was worried about you. Look, it's nothing to be ashamed of. New life. It's a beautiful thing.
It wasn't my taste, you div.
Well, so if you're not preggers, who is?
Who do you think, Einstein?
His mum. You know, I'm just worried. She seemed really upset.
Scout's been telling me about your anti-adoption campaign.
This isn't a joke, Grantley.
No, of course. I know it can't have been easy for you to hear.
The thing is, I've just spoke to Drew.
You what? You told him?
He had every right to know.
But this is Drew we're talking about. Remember, if he gets out, he'll stop it.
Well, actually, he's even more up for it than she is, apparently.
But he were crazy about her and the baby.
Well, seems that he can't control his temper, and so they've added another year to his sentence. And he's not even had the courage to tell Jade about it.
Looks like we all dodged a bullet there.
We should tell Jade. She was terrified of what he might do.
Let me talk to her first about it, please, before we all get carried away.
Are you sure that is a good idea? I don't want you getting too involved. I don't want you getting hurt.
There is no two involved, Brantley. This is a family that we're talking about.
Well, in employment terms, yes.
Not as far as I'm concerned. These are as good as blood. And do you know something? I'm not going to stand around here and do nothing, even if that means adopting that baby myself.
Yeah?
Mrs. Mulgrew's here. Shall I send her in, or do you need a minute?
No, send her in, please, Sonia.
All very formal. Have I done something wrong?
No, I just wanted to check how you were.
Great. You?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
I wanted to talk to you about a rumour that's been going around.
Okay.
I overheard Connor talking to some of his friends.
Yes?
About you. And a pregnancy scare.
Right. That a problem?
No, it's not a problem. It's not ideal, is it? Look, I just wanted to talk to you about it, particularly as it's more than likely me that's involved as well.
More than likely.
I thought we were careful, Christine.
Coffee?
No, thank you, Sonia.
Tea?
No. What happened?
Nothing happened. You can relax. It was a false alarm. Just like us, apparently. But it's good to know you were so terrified at the prospect.
I'm sorry if I overreacted,
No,
all right?
I should go.
Christine,
I'm sorry, I thought we had a meeting.
Oh, no, it's okay. We're done here.
Adoption? No way. When was she planning on telling us? She wasn't, that's the point. Look, you can't tell anyone else. Please, it's a secret. Maggie, he's gonna sort it. Just let her speak to her. Helen, please.
Jade, can I have a word, pet? I've not come to shout at you again. I've got a little proposition.
You and Mr. Budgeon? Are you serious?
Well, if you're serious about adoption, why not with people who you know and can trust? And you can change your mind then later if you want to.
I just don't think this would be the best thing for her, Maggie. It can't. No offence.
It's no weirder than what you're trying to do, Flower. Why would you give up your baby, when there's an entire house filled with people who are willing to look after her?
It's not the same, is it? She needs a normal family. A proper one.
We are a normal family. If it's the shame of being a single mum...
It's not that. You're not listening.
Why don't you wait for Drew to get out, before you decide? Try again with him.
You really think he'd make a good dad after what he did?
People can change, can't they? Especially when there's a little baby involved. And he's meant to be getting out in the next couple of months, isn't he? So at least just wait until then, eh? Till after you've had the baby, before you make any rash decisions.
I'm going to need a hand setting up in the lecture theatre.
I'll do it, miss.
Right. Well, we'll be back soon. Just carry on with what you're doing.
I think we need a word, don't you?
Huh?
Rhiannon, what's all this crap about you giving the baby away without telling us?
You told them.
They were going to find out eventually. This doesn't just affect you, it affects all of us.
I can't believe you did this.
I was going to do a presentation this afternoon on how this class is like a family to me. I don't think I'll bother now. I was wrong.
You're not being fair.
And neither's she. She doesn't seem to care what anyone else thinks. And from what I heard, she didn't even bother telling the dad.
I had to tell her. She won't leave me alone. So Drew knows as well?
Yeah, but it's okay. He's fine with it. Says it's up to you because he's got locked up for another year.
What?
Maggie was supposed to tell you. Isn't that what she came to talk to you about before?
Oh, Jade! Maggie, is it true you spoke to Drew and didn't tell me?
I was going to tell you, love. I just...
Didn't. You lied instead.
I didn't want you to make a mistake.
Stay away from me and my baby.
On my way, falling down. I hide behind lies, and I've saved every letter that you sent. Despite everything I've said.
She should be back by now. Why has she done a proper runner? It's all your fault, Rhiannon.
Why are you so bothered anyway?
Because my parents split me and my brother off and it didn't exactly make me feel great about myself, did it?
This is different. Jade's picked the people to look after a baby instead of just sending her off to a bunch of foster homes.
Where's Jade?
She went to the nurse, miss. She wasn't feeling very well.
God, let's hope she's not planning on dropping it on the premises.
I knew I shouldn't have left you by yourself.
It won't happen again. We'll make sure of it.
I'm not going back there after this. They hate me now.
After all that hard work you put into your presentation.
Can't I hang out with you guys instead?
People will worry, Jade. You saw what happened this morning.
They only care about the baby, not me.
Well, we could come back to school with you if you like. You need to show them that you've made your decision and that you're proud of it. And if they think they can give you any more grief with us there, they've got another thing coming.
Hey, you made it.
I think I missed the chance to see where all my money's been spent.
Well, I hope you'll be as impressed as I am.
Me too.
Hey! Where is Jade? She should have been here by now.
She's probably got baby stuff to be dealing with.
Okay, take your seats. Thank you. Okay, welcome to this afternoon's PRU presentation. What we're hoping to show you this afternoon is how a supportive learning environment can help pupils' confidence. And it gives these guys a chance to tell you exactly what they've been doing in their own words. Now, we were due to begin with a performance from Jade Fleming, but unfortunately, she's not very well. So we will start with...
I was just getting prepared, actually. Last minute changes. I brought these guys. They've been helping me out.
Sure.
I'll tell you later.
Is that them?
Right, over to you, Jade.
Okay, well, I was going to do this rap about everything I've been through since I've been here, but turns out some of you think you know already, so I'm going to do a new one, a freestyle. Because I thought I had life sorted, had it all worked out and perfect, you see. But then these people come try and change that, tell me how I should think and how it should really be. Had my house mum try and talk supportive, one big happy family under one big roof. But the fact is, they're not always going to be there, can't always be relied on to tell the truth. I worried about having to tell the baby's dad, think he might lose it, come after me. But the guy messed up more than I did, couldn't keep his temper in check to keep himself free. So the truth is, you got to do your own thing. Do what's right for you and yours and not for them. Because the PRU is about finding your own voice and having the confidence to have it heard again.
Excellent.
Follow that, Leanne.
This you come to say, I told you so.
Scout told me what happened with Jade.
I would have told her about Drew eventually.
You crossed the line when you phoned him. What were you thinking of?
Look, I didn't want her to make the same mistakes that I did. All right, what's so wrong with that?
Yeah, but it's not the same, is it? And it might not be a mistake for her. Anyway, it's Jade's mistake to make. You can disagree all you like, but you can't stop her.
I know that. All right, but it just breaks my heart, all right? All the things she's gonna miss. Not seeing our little girl grow up.
Come here. It's Jade that needs you now. No matter how much she pushes you away, no matter how painful it is.
Well, she's not gonna want anything to do with us now.
Oh, of course she is. Just give her a bit of time, eh? To calm down.
I was just trying to protect her.
That's what a decent parent does. To be there for them no matter what. So, why don't you go home and make her a special tea? Yeah? Show her how much she means to you.
Thanks.
As you can tell, today's trend for powerful female role models might seem like a recent one, but without the trailblazers of the 19th century literature, like Jane Eyre and Elizabeth Bennet, and obviously the kick-ass female authors that created them, you wouldn't have any of your Hermione Grangers or Katniss Everdeen's of today.
I think there's some really great work here. She just needs to smash those exams. She's on the way to uni.
Oh, you might be right.
Great, Scout. Thanks very much. OK, next up is Connor.
I knew you could do it, kid. You did me proud.
Couldn't have done it without you guys, though. Looks like you two are the only two I can count on right now.
Oh, I'm sure that's not true.
It is. You've been really supportive and it means a lot.
To us too.
We should go out tonight, celebrate. I could come back afterwards, see your place. We might need to stay there for a little bit now anyways.
Oh?
Well, at least until the baby's born. It's not like I can go back to the schoolhouse now after what Miss Budgeon's done. You said we should keep in contact.
I think I meant more phone calls.
But this is even better, right?
We can talk about that later. You should catch the rest of the presentations.
We can't do this, Kaz. We have to tell her.
Not before it's done, we don't.
If she's had the courage to be honest about what's going on in her life, she deserves to know.
Thanks, and that's my presentation on steampunk.
That's great, Connor. Really interesting. OK, so next up is Mr. Barry.
Brace yourself.
I guess I don't need no introduction. There's probably a lot you've heard about me already. I could stand here and tell you about how I feel about this school, but I thought I'd show you instead. Right.
You, up. Come on.
Here we go. So, these drawings represent my vision of the PRU's dirty half dozen and crack team of highly trained teachers sent in to turn this group of misfits into an award-winning A-team, led by their no-nonsense captain, the Boston Bruiser, putting the yard back into Bard. No mistake. And then we have the brains of the operation, the Burnamator. Part man, part machine, and just when you think he's given up on you, he'll be back. The benefactor, a hotshot entrepreneur determined to turn the boardroom into anything but.
Thanks, Barry.
And we all know Corner Flag Clarkson. I'm betting slip budget. And last, but not least, the saintly scientist. Now, there's not that much to joke about with her, really. Just to say that she makes you want to be a better person. Even when you mess things up from time to time.
All right, speak then. Oh, hi. Not sure we've met. Lorraine Donegan, the benefactor.
Kaz Winters, friend of Jade's.
All right.
I've been helping her with the presentation. I was a music producer in a former life.
All right. Well, you've done a good job. You must be proud.
Nothing she didn't have a natural talent for in the first place.
Still, you gave her the inspiration to do it. Maybe you could come in and talk to the rest of the kids sometime. Spread that talent of yours.
Sure. That'd be great.
Yeah, could even get you doing some teaching. I can't promise to match the kind of salary you might have been used to. Tell you what, why don't you take my card, give us a call, have dinner sometime, see what we come up with.
I'd like that, Lorraine. A lot.
Yeah, it's strictly business. You understand?
Of course.
Kaz?
It's not what it looks like.
Yeah, actually, it is.
What's going on?
I can't do this, Kaz. I won't. It's not fair.
What are you talking about?
Kaz and I are separated. We have been for the last 6 months. We just kept up the pretense for the sake of the adoption. Because you wanted it so much. And I did too.
So you lied to me? After everything I was gonna do for you?
It's not as bad as it looks, Jade. We can explain.
I trusted you.
Listen, I don't know what you two think you're playing at, but you're gonna have to get off the premises.
Jade.
Now!
Jade, I know, but please don't worry, yeah? Everything will be fine.
Looks like a secret plan fell through then.
Rhiannon! Leave me alone, Rhiannon, please.
Don't worry, I will, because you can forget about us helping you with a baby after this.
Rhiannon, shut it. Just leave me alone. I can't deal with it right now. Ah!
Jade? Are you all right? Is it happening?
Get help! Go on, move!
Mr. Budgeon!
Get out!
No, you don't understand. We need you. It's Jade.
Well, what's happened?
She's ready to burst.
Hey?
The baby!
Just remember to breathe.
In 2, 3, out 2, 3. In 2, 3, out 2, 3. Where's the ambulance? It should be here by now.
It'll be here in a minute, don't worry.
If the baby comes first, then what?
I can't. I'm not ready.
Well, it's definitely coming.
Look, just go and get some towels, Rhiannon. Yeah, and plenty of hot water.
Help me, please. Someone help.
Find out where the ambulance is.
Help me.
We are, don't worry. You'll be fine. Good girl.
Help me, please, Riley. Help me.
She's really young and she's never had a baby before. She's in the library, all right? Come on.
Looks like I might owe you an apology for today.
No sweat, miss. I'd have been worried if I were you.
Well, you proved me wrong, so I'm sorry. You did well. And those drawings were great. You've got real talent.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, that's the first time anyone's ever said anything good about me at school before.
Now I know you're taking the mick.
Yeah, of course.
Well, keep on track. I like the new you.
See you tomorrow, miss.
Bye.
Is she all right? I just heard.
The paramedics can look after her now.
You can't let her go by herself. You'll have to go with her.
Yeah, grant me.
I'll call Maggie, get her to join you. Go on.
You'll be all right.
It went well. My presentation.
Right.
You okay?
Well, I'm not pregnant, if that's what you're getting at. Mr. Byrne heard you and your friends talking about it earlier.
What did he say?
That doesn't matter. It's over between me and him anyway.
Sorry, Mum.
Don't be. But you should have just spoken to me. I hope you know you can anytime.
I know. About you and my dad. You don't have to hide it anymore.
Hide what?
That Joe isn't my real dad. That you were raped.
How do you know?
I heard you and Mr. Byrne talking the night that Joe left. But it's okay, I understand.
It's not okay. How can it possibly be okay?
You were trying to protect me, I get that. But I don't care who my real dad is either.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I never spoke to you. I'm sorry I didn't come to you. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Mom. It's okay.
Excuse me, Jade Fleming. That one there.
Not exactly the end of the PRU presentation you had planned, I guess.
No. Sorry about that.
Listen, don't apologise. Nikki, you've done a great job. The kids, they seemed really engaged, energised.
Well, hopefully it's just the beginning.
You stuck with it. I admire that. I wasn't exactly the PRU's biggest fan.
You don't say.
But if you can achieve these types of results with a pupil like Barry, there's hope for them all. Boston Bruiser.
Thanks, Lorraine. Good night.
Night.
She's had the baby and they're both gonna be fine.
So what now? Do we get to keep it?
It's down to Jade, isn't it?
Don't see what choice she's got. Oh, I can't wait. It'd be so cool to have a cute little kid around to play with.
Maybe for you, but what about Jade?
She needs to let me look after it. I'll show it what's what.
You're not gonna be around forever, you know.
We'll be around here, it's screaming the house down.
This isn't just some toy you can pick up and forget about whenever you want, you know. It's a baby. A proper commitment for life.
I know that.
So, there's no point us enjoying having a cute little kid around if Jade don't want it, is there?
She doesn't know what she wants. You saw what happened.
It seemed pretty clear to me.
She's amazing, Jade. Just look at her.
Tried to feed her, but she didn't like it.
Just takes a bit of practice, that's all. Get used to it.
Yeah, I guess I will. Haven't got a choice in the matter now.
There's always a choice.
It's what you always wanted anyways. You should be happy.
I was out of order today, Jade. I am so sorry. I've treated you really badly.
Yeah. Same as them. They faked the whole perfect couple thing. I wanted her to spend her first night in the world with the people that were going to bring her up. Not stuck with me or passed around till they found someone for her.
I know, Jade. That was wrong. But I guess it proves how badly that she wanted to be a mum. You cannot fake that.
Stick. Your mum not expecting you home, Imogen?
Not for a while. She's pretty relaxed about what I get up to, actually. I'm gonna stick to.
Come on, twist. Oh, that's me out.
21? Not enough for my killer moves, eh?
Our brains and beauty, see.
I just think I'll give you two some space.
I was actually about to walk Imogen home. See ya.
See you, son.
You've done all you can, love.
Thanks for calling. I know how hard that must have been.
I'm not promising anything, but we'll see. I know it's a lot for you to take in, Jade, but you need to think about this. I can see now that you're not ready to be a mother. And I've had my go. So will you see her?
I'm sorry for everything that happened today. I really am.
Yeah, me too.
And if I could do anything to go back and change things...
Well, you can't. None of us can. Why couldn't you just be straight with me?
Because you seem to want the perfect home, the perfect couple.
I don't think there's any such thing as perfect. Just good parents and bad ones.
Every now and then I see a part of you I've never seen.
She's even more beautiful than I could have imagined, Jade.
Birds can swim and fish can fly, the road is long.
You can hold her if you want.
One of these days you'll realize what you mean to me. Oh, every now and then I see a part of you I've never seen.
What's on your mind now?
Nothing, why?
Because you've hardly said a word since we set off. Got me thinking you're going to accuse me of being pregnant again, give me a weight complex.
Not this time, promise. I was thinking about you, actually. And us getting married.
What?
Well, we love each other, right?
Yeah, but...
So why not? Spend the rest of our lives together.
As long as we keep it between ourselves, yeah? Just the two of us.
I thought no more secrets.
Just don't want anyone to come between us again.
As long as I get to be with you, that's all that matters.
So if you ever love somebody, you gotta keep them close. When you lose grip of their body, you'll be forever
give her back. I get used to this.
Maybe you should. Get used to it. You keep her. She looks happy with you, where she belongs.
You won't regret this, Jade. I promise.
I'll contact the agency. As long as I'm not hated for it.
Of course not, Pet. Don't be daft. We will all support you, no matter what.
Do you want some time alone with her?
Days fading into memories. Pick another way for me to grow. I sat upon the ceiling, watching as the cracks explode and grow.
'Cause this isn't a goodbye, my little baby. Just to see you soon, if that's okay. 'Cause when you're all grown up and ready, I really hope you'll want to see me again that day. Then I'll finally get a chance to say how much I loved you and wanted this to turn out some other way. But the truth is, I'm just not ready. Don't think I ever was, and that's okay. 'Cause one day we can finally meet again, when I'm done with all my growing up here too. And in the meantime, if I can find someone else who loves you, even if it's just by themselves and not us two, then surely that's the best place for you to be right now, and the right thing for me and for you.
Come on, Waterloo Road, get stuck in!
What's my name? Say?
You won't be playing in the match this afternoon.
What?
This is serious now, Tom. Waterloo Road are in the cup final. Casey Barry is not. Let me take you for a coffee.
I'm just starting to be the mother Connor deserves. Let me just concentrate on that for now.
You're not like any other lad I've ever met. So you're a girl?
Did they say I was a boy?
Well, you've got to be one or the other.
Look, he might reckon it's his job to follow the letter of the law, but it's mine to do what's right by these kids.
Tom, don't do anything you'll regret.
I'm suspending you pending an inquiry into your behaviour.
The autumn term that saw new beginnings for Waterloo Road is now available on DVD. Losing a patient is never easy, an emotional time for the junior doctors on BBC 3 in a moment.